Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. So, last time we had an opportunity to meet with the chieftain of the Moogles that live here in the Churning Mists, Chieftain Moglin, who's relaxing right now on his giant puff of cloud, and he asked us to take on some trials that were issued by some of his subordinates. And so, having successfully completed those 3 trials, we can now speak with the chieftain again and continue on with the main story challenges. So, let's speak with Chieftain Moglin, who unfortunately is too far away, so we gotta get a little bit closer. There we go, that should do it. So, let's take on the level 54 challenge entitled Moglin's Judgment. Chieftain Moglin is ready to pass judgment on your trial performance. Yeah, sorry to wake you up there, Chieftain, but we need to talk. Mathia, if that is what you insist on calling yourself. Hey, I named him. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Moglin. During these grinning tests of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions. And I have decided... Kupo! Gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Which means we have to get everyone individually? Isn't that a bit unfair, Chieftain? Whatever. Alright, Assail, we gotta go. What sorcery is this? That my heart should serve mere fluffiness. Yeah, it looks like Iceheart, as she is known by her alias, is definitely getting warmed over on these Moogles. But yeah, we need you right now. Mathia, I was... No matter. What is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Yes, we better get going. Koopa Cop! Yeah, I know it's cool to be with your brothers and sisters here in the Churning Mist, but we need to go back to the chieftain. We've become such friends! Koopa! My cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do! Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. Alright, that takes care of them. Alright, Elder Seedseer, you and your, bodyguards are to come next. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mogmug XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I've thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling, but with every passing moment I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. Well, we'll hold you to it. So what do you say we go pull over my brother Dragoon Estanien next? Yeah, he's all by himself. Like, shouldn't you be trying to get a better understanding of what's going on around here? How go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not the chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Javanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seem entranced by the height of my leap. They compare me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld, who also favored such attacks. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI reference there, I like it. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a Karakul lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Mathia. I like not this place. Too much cute for you? You prefer the blood of the battlefield? Well, you are so battle-hardened, it is easy to understand why. And that just leaves Alpha Node. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like park chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Kukupo nuts out of principle. What, have you suddenly developed a taste for them? But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Kupo nuts out of principle! Hey, Alpha Node? Alright, Chieftain Moglin, now that my people are here, what say you? Never have I seen such determined workers. Kupo, it would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. Yeah, which is why none of us are very impressed by your conduct. And of our labors proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt! In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr could take place, certain preparations needed to be made, and what a better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do. Kupo! Yeah, like, do you really want to piss off a Stennian? Yeah, like... oh dear! The horn! Quick! Bring up the horn! Quickly, now! Yeah, you really pissed off a Stennian. I don't think he's all that keen to want to be killing you. At least you better hope not. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm. Kupo! Hey, mission accomplished, I guess. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Morgan may have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you simply need to head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes, but I won't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, visitors. Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. He doesn't seem all that convinced. Should we ever arrive at his lair, come, we've squandered enough time already. Yeah, Isael's sneering at a Stennian like, ugh. Oh, Elder Seedseer wants to say one last thing. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo! You visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home amongst the clouds. And so now that we have successfully accomplished that, let us get out of here and be on our way to Hraesvelgr. Yeah, they're giving us a big wave and a send-off, so this challenge ends by speaking with Moghan. Thanks for the help, Kupo! I doubt I would have ever found time for all those rotten chores! Hey, it wasn't my idea! If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, things would have never gotten so messy in the first place. And it was him who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done, and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo? What if you say so? So, we got that challenge completed, so now, let's take on the next main story challenge, level 54, entitled Leaving Mogholm. Moghan is ready to lead you out of Mogholm. Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphanode is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Okay. And wow, what a pretty pink chocobo I do see. I think my Lanza has found a love. Oh, this is just awesome. Oh, I'm loving this. It looks like they're whispering sweet nothings in each other's ears. Oh, I have to say I'm enjoying this. Yeah, but then here comes a third wheel to break things up. How dare you, sir! Alright, let's speak with Alphanode. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude prior to them to going our separate ways. Shall we? Of course. Yeah, let's have a word with the Elder Seedseer. Yeah, always has a captive audience. But yeah, it's shocking we haven't heard her speak yet. Alphanode, Mathia, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might have never been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would have never chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kupla Kop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Trollswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo! I've made so many new friends, and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home! And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Of course, Elder Seedseer. And thank you very much for joining us on this journey. We greatly appreciate it. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Yes, shall we? Oh, what's wrong? Oh, Elder Seedseer? Warrior of Light, pay attention closely to your companion, Sir Estenien. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. Oh, don't think I don't already know it. But yeah, don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. Alright, now she can go away with her bodyguards. Alright, that just leaves us the task of speaking with Moglin to complete the current challenge. Where the heck did we end up? Oh, did we walk out of the town? Or out of the cave? No. Okay, I think I get it. He's outside the cave. It's like, where the heck is this Moogle? Where did he go? But now I know. He's outside, waiting for us. He awaits our arrival so that we may make for our departure. There we go. That takes care of that. Alright, Moglin. Have you said your goodbyes and got away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. Now that's 62,400 more experience points is mine. So let's take on Moglin's next main story. Challenge, level 54, entitled The Road to Zenith. Moglin has volunteered to lead you to Zenith. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing your Hraesvelgr's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to the Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing. Kupo! Well, I believe we can hold our own, hopefully. Alright, so how far are we journeying? Well, it doesn't seem all that far. Let's summon my Chocobo and start heading north. Because, yeah, we're ready to begin on the continuation of our journey. But I can only imagine how many more main story quests we will have to complete in order to get ourselves to another roadblock where we have to do more side questing at level 54 in order to get ourselves to level 55. Well, we may not have to go long to find out what our next challenge is, because we got a pair of big nasty dragons to fight. Yeah, I'm right here. Moss dragon in waiting and ice dragon in waiting. Well, let's not keep them waiting any longer. Let's slay them right now. We shall deal with them in a very efficient manner, I do believe. And hopefully my Chocobo can keep me alive. Ooh, look out. And go. Go and beat up this ice dragon. Let's melt it. We shall melt this ice dragon. And we'll even slow him down a bit if that's what it takes. Alright. So by the looks of it, we now have to go down and to the right. But does it allow us the ability to do so? Because, yeah, judging by the map, that is very strange, because, yeah, if we go to the right, it's just nothing but bottomless pit. Great. Now I'm starting to see this crap again. Alright, well, we know how to deal with them. Alright. Moving on. Let's be on our way, because, yeah, As always, the most direct route is not the best one. You know what? Since we have people doing this sort of thing, what do you say we help them? In fact, it seems the Sankini can't want to really dirty their hands with us either, as well. Yeah, it seems like we can't go 2 minutes without taking a fight, and boy do these Sankini hurt! Yeah, these Sankini hurt like a truck. We have to deal with them now. Keep myself alive. Alright, here comes more Archaeosaurs. Oh, 5 at once? Oh, there's no way. There's no way. In fact, my Lanza is getting overwhelmed and overrun. Screw this. Yeah, with all the Sankini around, it's just not safe. It's just not safe. Yeah, that is suicidal right there. And yeah, they claim my Chocobo. Oh, that was not cool at all. Yeah, I'm trying to kill the Sankini and then all of a sudden, boom, a gauntlet of 5 Archaeosaurs comes out. Yeah, that would be a no way, Jose. Alright, going to the left. Gotta go around this big arc in order to continue on the path to Asa. Thankfully, there is a path that we can make use of. Yeah, look at this Archaeosaur just waiting for us. Standing guard, and he's not gonna let us go without a fight. Or at least me trying to run away from him. Okay, moving up. Another big dragon for us to defeat. So let's take it to it. Oh, there's 3 of them this time. Oh boy. This could be a problem. Let's get rid of these guys. Oh crap, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Well, actually, it didn't hurt as bad as I was fearing it would, but still, that is a crap load ton of AoE. And it's all waiting for me. Alright, Monster Dragon, your turn. Into the skies, pow! Now let's make quick work of you, hopefully, as fast as we can. Right. Back on my Chocobo. Because it looks like we found the Zenith path. And it's gonna be this shrine right here. So let's start going up those stairs, because it looks like we found what we were looking for. Stay away from moss dragons. Because, yeah, my adversaries are stepping up their game. So, up we go to over here. Now what we have to do is rejoin our allies. Alright, Moghan. We have made it. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece. Kupo! I wonder what has the dragons so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. That would be because of 2 Azure Dragoons walking around. So, let's see if we can get actual gear. Well, we'll see if this level 133 is actually an improvement on what we currently have, or a more significant improvement on what we currently have, but as it stands right now, I'm currently doubting that. So, oops, no, it is armor. So I have 119 and 95 here, and we know that that'll give us 1 extra point. So the stats are 50, 59, 47, 23. Is that a 10-point? No, it's not. It's no increase. We only get 2 points strength increase. Accuracy only goes up by 1, and determination is swapped for critical hit rate. Yeah, this is where it becomes really, really crazy. I'm gonna hold on to this for now, but I'm not ready to use it at this time. Yeah, we will eventually, but yeah, I'm shocked that the level 133 gear that we're obtaining has such minimal stat change. Well, we'll move on and see what happens. So let's speak with Moglin again to take on the level 54 challenge entitled Waiting for the Wind to Change. Moglin seems fretful about the weather. And I think he's right because it has become overcast.
We may have a small problem. Kupo! When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgr invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you try blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down.
Alright, yeah, I guess Sestenian is going to continue to begrudgingly go along with this idea. Alright, move out. We'll move out and see if we can get any closer or nearer to what we want to accomplish. Yeah, because I get the feeling that there may come a point, judging by the photo, I don't think we'll actually engage Hraesvelgr yet. I think there may be a challenge that comes before it. I feel like there may be a challenge like a dungeon or a trial that we may have to contend with before we can actually meet Hraesvelgr himself. Okay, so now going south. How to cane your dragon? Really? Well, since there are actually a bunch of people here, so why not give them a hand? Yeah, I have no qualms about helping this group out. So let's go ahead and try and get these guys all down. Whoa! Oh, we even drew in a feral enemy, and oh boy. I hope we're not going to have this same situation that we had before, where feral enemies are running interference, and I did not want to attack the wind sprite! Ah! Wrong enemy! He was playing nice, and you decided, oh, no, I want to bring him into the fight, because I'm soon gonna die. In fact, it's official, I'm dead. It's official, I am dead. Yeah, I've really got to stop picking fights when they're not warranted. I've really got to stop picking fights where they're not warranted because it's not helping in my success. So once again, I'm forced to allow my chocobo to die. Yeah, come on, you two. I'm waiting. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Moglin to continue the challenge.
This should do nicely. Kupo! The winds will have likely died down by tomorrow, but until then we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of the fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose of firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Campfire. Yeah, we'll put you into a backbreaking situation in a moment before you know it. Clear our minds? 'Tis Alphanode whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Mathia, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. And hopefully you won't be threatening a sail with your spear. Defeat threatening monsters to the west and east of Alphanode's location. So, 2 spots of interest are coming into play here. But yeah, I'm biting off way more than I can chew right now, it seems. Because yeah, with feral enemies so close by, and wind sprites in such close proximity that they can be targeted inadvertently and attacked inadvertently, it is not in my best interest to engage in a fate at this time. It's just not a good idea. Yeah, come on over, Skylord. I know you want me. Alright, let's dance. Because I know I have to kill your friend too. Yep, here it goes. Now the lightning sprites, because he was caught in the crossfire, will now start attacking me as well.
Oh, I'm gonna die again. I am gonna die. Because these things hit so damn hard. Oh, save me, Lanza, save me, save me, save me, save me! I knew that was so gonna happen. How far back? Yeah, Annex trying. Back in a moment. Okay, so we made it back here. By the way, there was a second Aetheryte that was actually not all that far from us, so I've gone ahead and attuned to that one and set that at home point, so that if I die at this battle again, at least I don't have to go so far. So, let's go ahead and throw a shot at the dragon and get him to come my direction. I know, it looks like he just wants to fight my chocobo. So therefore I'm forced to take it upon myself to put myself in danger. Now you lightning sprite, back away! Alright, that thing is dead. Okay. So now we gotta go ahead and breach this perimeter. We're fighting a tree ant. Amelia Matron. Slow it down a bit if you can. Good. Now we'll try and chop you down. And then, once that's done... Whoa! Okay, that's the new AoE pattern. A 270 degree. Well, it doesn't matter. Timber! Yeah. Yeah, that was nuts. Now, all for the goal of trying to fight a monster that we have to get rid of these lower Skylords so that they're not running interference. So now we gotta get ourselves up there, I guess. And we got Wind Sprite in play, we have a Lightning Sprite in play. Well, at least we know what ability not to use when I breach this perimeter. Alright, here we go. Thankfully, it's not currently in use. A second Melian Matron. Now, this time there's nowhere to run. If I position myself over here, that should minimize the effect of any AoE that it might attempt. Because it'll just go up over the edge of the cliff. Oh, please do not stand so close to me, Wind Sprite. I don't want you joining in and getting me killed. Because, yeah, I've had more than my fair share of enemies that got in the way because I was being selfish and greedy, and that did not help me at all, because I ultimately paid the price for it by having to warp all the way back to Annex Shrine. Yeah, it seems that no matter what happens, I will always be consumed by greed. Even if I try and accomplish something with the noblest intentions, greed will always be my enemy. I just can't seem, for whatever reason, to get away from it. Alright, let's get ourselves back over to where our camp is going to be. Because it looks like we have quite a bunch of people who are waiting for us. In fact, there are a bunch of people who are wanting to meet with Estenien and whatnot. Alright, Estenien. I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphanode returns with wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looks like stew ingredients ready for the fire. And so we can put our weapon away for a while. But hey, it looks like the skies have cleared up. Is this Alphanode? Hey there. Yeah, we're all waiting on you. Nice use of the Foley art to make the wood plunking down like that. That was a pretty good use of sound effects. Well, it looks like the Moogle has gone to sleep. So, Estenien, what are you learning about this experience? Because I feel like that he and Isael are going to have a word or two again. That could go the wrong way. Ah, Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Did we have flint? Ha, so speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to a sail with a pile of damp leaves. So what's on your mind? I was born the pampered son of a Sharlayan dignitary, and alongside my twin became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance, and that doesn't make any grammatical sense. We all of us? I don't think I've ever heard a term like that ever used. How many men lay down their lives never knowing what it is that they fight for, never questioning that which they've been taught to believe? I think she's making reference to Estenienne. 'Twas only upon meeting Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would have never vowed down to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I'd have lived and died in ignorance. That truth has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetrating a needless war. Or rather, for perpetuating a needless war, I guess I should say. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master of Node. At your age I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Yeah, I think we're starting to crack him. Sitting here, standing amongst these ground ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? Yep, he's been cracked. But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Needhog killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Needhog myself, orders all know.
Estenian, you gave your word!
My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause. Yeah, it seems like they both have something to learn from each other.
Doubt not but that I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good idea. Because you certainly can't admit that's quite an impressive structure. Can't help but admit it is very awesome to look at. So we complete the challenge, finally. And we'll go ahead and obtain a robe of casting. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, I believe we will call this episode for today, because, yeah, with it not being much further now to get to where we need to be, it's only a matter of time before we'll get our confrontation with Hraesvelgr, and hopefully everything will go according to plan. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And when I join you again, we will make our way to Zenith, and hope that we will indeed get our long-awaited meeting with Hraesvelgr. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Navarro Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.